Welcome. Today we're going to be looking at some more Taser videos. This first one happened in Huntington Park, California. It started with a pursuit. Then the Los Angeles County Sheriff's Department originally said they began their pursuit after running the license plate of the suspect's vehicle, which was reportedly connected to a homicide investigation. However, deputies walked back that statement and said the suspect was wanted for abusing his elderly father. Despite stopping, the suspect has yet to exit the vehicle. During the standoff, deputies fired beanbag ammunition to break the rear window. They're using the holes created by the beanbags to also fire pepper balls into the vehicle in an attempt to coax the suspect out. LASD's Special Enforcement Bureau was called to assist with the incident, arriving in multiple Bearcats. Eventually, the suspect jumped out of the car. He could be seen holding two objects which appeared to be knives. As soon as he landed in the street, deputies began to pelt him with pepper balls, causing him to run down the street while making bizarre motions with the knives. While surrounded by dozens of deputies, the suspect was hit with a series of flashbang grenades moments before he was finally taken into custody. He was arrested on several counts of elder abuse and assault with a deadly weapon on a deputy.
Understand that he was tased. Apparently that didn't work. Tased a couple of times. Very erratic behavior there. It looks like he has something shiny in his hand.
Okay, now things get really precarious. SWAT is moving in. We don't know if they're going to tase him or potentially do more. When you're holding knives at officers like that,
he's down. For some reason they're tasing him. Okay, he's on the ground there. His reaction there, he's not reacting. He's able to get up, so you have to wonder, is he on some kind of drugs that he has more strength that he can not be affected by this taser?
It would be very, very, very surprising if he was not on some sort of substance based off of the way he is acting now.
I wouldn't be at all surprised if he was on something.
Okay, so scary here for residents in this neighborhood. What is he doing at this vehicle?
Right.
They're trying to take him down here because, yeah, are they tasing him again? Look at the knives in his hand. Boy, this is really scary to watch here. This behavior here is, and you think of law enforcement and their own personal safety as well. They've got to keep a distance there.
And there is that phrase, suicide by cop, which is some defendants put themselves in a position where they're sort of asking for it. And if you're holding up knives and acting irrationally like this, sometimes officers or deputies are put in a position that they don't want to be put in.
Apparently whatever they're doing and shooting at him or trying to use to bring him down is not working. You have to think about the residents who live in that home back there, that Bearcat, that heavy artillery or that equipment there, sending a message, but still you see that suspect there is not complying. He is still apparently still holding those knives. And it looks like they were able to bring this person into custody despite that erratic behavior, as they're able to move in there and just get him on the ground and try to get him in cuffs there.
And it seemed towards the end there that suspect may have been more of harm to himself than to the deputies there. So, you know, we have a lot more questions about who this guy is, what exactly he's wanted for, what murder potentially he's involved with, what substances he may or may not be on right now. You know, obviously this has really impacted things in this one particular neighborhood where residents are probably on edge. But the good news is it appears that this standoff has come to a safe end for the neighborhood, and we got to get a lot more information on the backstory here tomorrow.
As stated before, the man was not involved in a murder or anything like that. He was charged with elder abuse and assault. So this next one is about a CPD officer who gets charged more than a year later after he tased an unarmed man who was complying.
For lying to me.
For lying to you, I ain't lied to you.
Starting with breaking news, WGN Investigates has learned a Chicago police officer has been criminally charged after tasing someone on the city's northwest side.
Getting right to that, Jenna Barnes is live at City Hall with the very latest. Jenna?
Ray and Micah, that officer was charged today with 2 felonies stemming from an incident that lasted just about 60 seconds. It was all captured on the officer's body camera, and we want to warn you, the video is disturbing to watch. Officer Marco Simonetti is now charged with felony aggravated battery and felony official misconduct stemming from an August 2021 call on the northwest side about a suspicious person pulling on gates in the neighborhood.
I ain't doing nothing to you, I promise.
What are you doing?
Huh?
What'd you leave your jacket over?
Huh? That's my jacket. You want to look through it?
He begins to question this 26-year-old neighbor.
You live there?
Yeah.
You got ID or a key?
Nah, I ain't got a key on it.
If you're lying to me, you can live there. I'm gonna lock you up.
No, I lied to me for what?
For lying to me.
For lying to you, I ain't lied to you. I ain't lied to you.
After the unarmed neighbor empties his pockets, the officer grabs his wrist.
No. Why are you arresting me? Why are you arresting me?
I'm not arresting.
The neighbor runs away, and Officer Simonetti draws his taser as the man has his hands up.
Get down on the ground right now!
I ain't doing nothing. I ain't stealing. Look at.
Give me one more car over here. Get on the ground! I'm gonna tase you. Last warning.
I ain't doing nothing. I know. Can you put it down? Put it down for us?
One last warning.
Please don't take it.
The taser struck the man in the forehead and the arm. On the ground, he begins convulsing. Prosecutors say he lost consciousness, broke his nose, and required stitches.
Quad A to tase him.
While the body camera video captured Officer Simonetti radioing that he had to use the taser, prosecutors say in a later report, the officer said he unintentionally deployed it. Simonetti works as a field training officer and has been with Chicago police since 1994. He was arrested Wednesday night, and Police Superintendent David Brown says criminal charges aren't the only discipline he'll face.
We're in process of relief of powers because he was arrested, and that the investigation will obviously be ongoing and conclude with, at some point, some recommendation for ultimately disciplining the officer.
The man has since filed a lawsuit against Simonetti and the CPD. The case is still pending. In the next video, a woman gets tased 14 times for shoplifting. Now, she told the officer that she is prone to seizures, but she continued to resist. So I'm a little torn on how I feel about this one.
I'm going. Can you please stop? Oh, that's my grandma. Please don't break that. Stop. Please don't break that. Hey! Whoa, I was stopping for you. I haven't even left the store. Holy shit! You mean like, excuse me?
Put your arm behind your back.
I'm trying, but I'm like gonna put my arm. No, fine. What the fuck? Excuse me, somebody needs help. What are you doing? I haven't even left the store. Hold on, my friend's gonna come in here right now. Dude, come in the store, dude. They're fucking crazy. This cop is like tackling me. Come in here, dude.
Do you want your taste?
I don't need to be tased. Please come in here, dude. They're gonna like tase me. Ah! What the fuck, dude? I get seizures. What's the matter with you?
Put your arm
I
behind
get
your
seizures. Stop it. I'm gonna fucking have a seizure. What the fuck? Somebody fucking help me. Somebody fucking help me. Somebody help me. Please fucking help me. Get him. Ah, I get seizures.
You done?
Oh, stop! Somebody help me! Don't touch me! Stop! What the fuck is going on? You're fucking going crazy!
Under arrest.
For what? I haven't even left the store!
You have.
For what? How did I leave? How did I leave? I didn't leave the door! No, my mind is coming! My mind! Where did this go? Oh! No!
Give me your other hand, or you're going to get tased again. Give me your hand.
Okay, we can call my dad. Please don't get on me. Stop!
Coming again.
No! Nobody's gonna help! Stop!
Put your hand behind your back.
Stop! I have seizures, please! Somebody help me! Why don't you go for backup? This is trouble! Somebody help me! Please go! Somebody go with me, please! Please go with me!
Put your hands behind your back.
Can you give me a chance? You never gave me a chance! Somebody please help! How come you're the only officer fighting me? Why is the lady got
You're
me?
gonna get tased. Put your hand behind your back. Put your other hand. Put your hand behind your back. Put your hand behind your back. Are you done? Okay, you ready? Let's stand up. You done? Hey, let's sit you up. Running.
In total, the taser was used 14 times, but investigators say they determined no policies were violated and are defending the officer's move. Police said the officer suffered minor injuries after the woman allegedly scratched and bit him during the encounter, arguing the use of force was justified. When they are kicking you, when they are scratching you, when they are biting you, you have to use appropriate level of force, said Officer Gina Glenn of the Glendale PD. Authorities also explained that it was a drive taser meant for pain compliance, not incapacitation, and gave context for the number of times it was used. Police say she had a medical episode and was taken to the hospital. She has since been discharged and booked into jail. In this last one, an Illinois police officer uses a taser on an autistic teen in a case of mistaken identity.
This one's just awful.
Oh, it's terrible to watch, Gio, and this has definitely sparked outrage in Illinois. This family says their 14-year-old son, who has autism, was on his way home when police mistook him for a suspect on the run and tased him repeatedly in his own backyard. The incident is on body camera footage, and it is disturbing to watch.
This morning, parents outraged after they say their teenage son with autism was mistaken for a suspect and tased by police outside Chicago. Body camera video obtained by our station WLS shows officers apprehending 14-year-old Avarius Thompson last November.
Get your hands up! Hands up! Hands up! Sit down!
Thompson's family says he was returning home from getting snacks at the grocery store when he was tased multiple times in their own backyard.
Don't move! You move, you're gonna get some more!
Dalton police say they were called to assist neighboring Riverdale police, who were searching for 4 suspects, 2 carrying rifles and a handgun. Thompson's clothes, quote, matching the description.
Don't move!
But in the video, one officer questions whether they have the right person.
I don't think this him, bro. This might not be him.
Thompson was hospitalized with tase marks on his body and a fractured hip. His mother frantic. The family's attorneys say the teenager was never charged.
He's just a lovable kid, you know, and I couldn't believe that this could happen to my kid.
And the Riverdale police chief says the suspects the officers were searching for have been arrested and charged. In a statement, the city of Dalton says this incident is now under investigation. Gio?
That video is really hard to watch. All right, Trevor, thank you.
That last one was kind of rough. How do you feel about it? Well, I'm going to end it here. So please, like, subscribe, and leave a comment. And I'll see you in the next one. Deuces.